Blue Dragon Awakened Shadows is the next game in the Blue Dragon series. This game takes place 2 years after the Blue Dragon game that came out for the Xbox 360 and continues the storyline from that game. Basically, what has happened at this point is your character awakens in a world that has had a mysterious light pass over it that's taken away everyone's shadows and the abilities that those shadows give. You were underground at the time, and you're the only one in the world that actually still retains your shadow power, so it's up to you to find out what happened to the world and to combat the threat that arises due to this strange light.
Take that! Oh yeah!
Blue Dragon, this time around, is an action RPG game, so it's real-time combat. You run around, you're fighting, dodging, attacking the enemies, and there's a ton of customization in the game as well. Every piece of weapon and armor that you'll pick up in the game, of which there's over 200 pieces, has its own individual look, its own stats and abilities in combat, and every single one that you equip is going to appear on your character, and they're going to look different. So there's a lot of different customization, and a lot of things for people to find, and neat-looking items and neat ways to upgrade those items throughout the game. In this version of Blue Dragon, as opposed to the Xbox 360 version, you actually create your own character when you start the game. So instead of having a prefabricated party of characters, you actually have your main character that you create, which is either a male or a female character. You change the facial features of that character. You have the art design, like different hairstyles and things like that, which was done by Akira Toriyama, who's a very famous Japanese artist who did all the art design for the game. And some of his hairstyles and facial styles are very reminiscent of some of his other artwork that fans will appreciate. And you create your character and actually customize his looks and how he acts in the game through the character customization feature. And that character is also going to be your avatar in the multiplayer portion of the game, where you can take you and up to 2 of your friends to fight some of the bosses that you defeated in the game, and some uber bosses that you can find throughout the game itself. And some of these bosses, while you could fight them yourself, good luck. You're probably going to want to bring a friend. In this game, your shadows actually are the things that level. Shadows are a little bit different, a way to kind of customize your character in the game. There's a dragon shadow that increases your attack power, and it's the one that you'd want to equip if you like running into physical combat and just beating things in the face with swords and staves and things like that. You have the Phoenix, who is more of a magic user, raises your magical attack power, so you'd stand in the back as a caster. The Minotaur, who is the healing and supporting character. So depending on which shadow you equip in the game for each of the characters in your party, it kind of sets the tone and the composition of your party. Blue Dragon Awakened Shadow is going to be coming out for the Nintendo DS, and it's going to be arriving on store shelves May 18th.